Good morning. Today, starting with clear skies, quiet weather. We're really getting things started off right in Fargo, at least. It is a little cool in some spots. And in addition to that, we have some fog out there too. So it depends on where you are, but most of us starting our day on a nice, quiet and good visibility note. If you're getting ready to hit the road for the weekend here today, expect to have some pretty good travel weather aside from that fog. So let's take a look at our temperatures right now. We are in the 40s and 50s. It's 48 in several locations. Howlock, Crookston, Thief River Falls, and Foston all at 48 degrees right now. 54 in Fargo and 53 in Grand Forks. Most of us starting off pretty comfortable this morning. And here's a look at that fog, the visibility reports coming in. We got a bunch of quarter-mile visibility reports stretching from Elbow Lake through Fergus Falls, Detroit Lakes, and up to Foston and back over to Bemidji. Those are our lowest reports coming in. We're at a half mile in Thief River Falls, and over in Valley City also seeing some lowering there. We're at less than 2 miles for you. So some fog mainly on the Minnesota side of the Red River, but we're dealing with it also in North Dakota. Now our winds are pretty light, less than 10 miles per hour. That's good. Not really seeing anything on the radar. I explained this earlier in the show. The radar is on clear air mode, so it's detecting those fine particles in the atmosphere. So we're not necessarily seeing a big blob of rain right over us here this morning. And expanding the view, you can see the tri-state map showing quiet weather, just good conditions, not only here in the Red River Valley, but through most of the Dakotas and Minnesota here to start off. Let's take a look at Dorian. It's a Category 1 storm. You could see the eye of this, the center of circulation is basically running right along the coast of North Carolina. Here's Wilmington and Raleigh, just to kind of orient you here. We're looking at that eye wall basically scraping right along the Outer Banks over the next several hours. So it's going to be rough for those folks to start off today. We're also looking at the potential for some tornadoes, some big flooding going on. But overall, because the storm is running into the coast, it has been weakening. You could see it is a Category 1 storm on our stats here with a steady or maximum sustained winds of 90 miles per hour. It's moving to the northeast at 14 miles per hour. So it's been steadily picking up some speed since it stalled out in the Bahamas. And it will continue to make its way through the Outer Banks area of North Carolina before it eventually clears out as we head further into the day today. So again, almost done with this, but some of us right in the thick of it here in the Outer Banks and the coast of North Carolina this morning. So a look at our hour-by-hour planner. We're dealing with some fog in the east, especially some clouds there. There's some showers, sprinkles passing by up north into that Lake of the Woods area. Into the noon hour, we're trying to kick out those clouds, and eventually we will there. But until then, it's going to be a little bit more on the gray side today in the east. Out west in the north, we're looking at some more sunshine, and then you can see that clears away by the time we get into the afternoon today. Temperatures about 70 to some mid 70s for your highs, with that northwesterly, eventually northerly wind into this evening into the teens. Now tomorrow we're going to head into Saturday because we have concerns about rain. We're looking at those clouds moving in the morning, and then the rain tries to push in through the daytime hours. It likely will affect the James River Valley earlier on, but it really does struggle to move east. So if you've got plans to tailgate right now, it just looks cloudy. If you're concerned at all about getting rained on, might want to just have that rain gear just in case. 4 o'clock, looking at some pretty good weather too, compared to what we could be dealing with in much of the valley. And eventually the rain does creep eastward. We will eventually see it. It might just hold off until later Saturday night and into early Sunday morning. And a cool weekend at that. You'll want some layers. We're looking at temperatures into the mid 60s for highs both Saturday and into Sunday. Also hanging on into Monday, chances for some rain, and early Tuesday we get a break from it Tuesday afternoon and heading into Wednesday, and that will allow our temperatures to climb into the low 70s.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. Child homelessness is everywhere, but it doesn't have to be. Coming up next, details on a family-friendly event that's all in an effort to help house those in need.